Friends and family feedback when it comes to art can be really problematic for the artist. I mean, on the one hand, supportive comments like your family saying they really love your work, they think it's amazing and so beautiful, it can be an ego builder in a way. It can give you courage to make more artwork and to potentially go out and try to do art as a career. But on the other hand, if your family is saying negative things about your prospects as an art career and everything, like maybe starting an art business is bad, or you need to have a real job, trying to give you the reality check that you can't make a living most likely as an artist, even if they like your work, they think you need to have a job that's other than selling your art and other than supporting yourself from your artwork. And so this can be really discouraging. And I know a lot of people face this. For me personally, whenever I showed my father my artwork, my rainbow animals, he looked at me really skeptically. And I had been telling him that I was going to these art fairs and I was selling work and I was making a living from my art. He didn't believe me. He's like, people would buy those funny colored pictures. That's exactly what he called my work. And I remember this to this day. It sticks with me forever. And whenever I think of him, I always think that he said that about my work. And I always think, well, I mean, I'm laughing all the way to the bank because there's been several years that I made 6 figures off of selling my funny colored pictures. And so you can't necessarily listen to everything your family says about your artwork. Also, it's important to note that if your family is giving you all the supportive comments about your work, like saying that it's so beautiful and amazing, it's like the best artwork they ever saw, you probably shouldn't believe what they say. I mean, of course they love you and they're gonna say supportive things, right? They don't want to hurt your feelings and make you feel badly about something that you've worked so hard on. And also, they are not experts at looking at artwork. They don't know how to critique art. They don't know what's good or what's bad. They might know subjectively what they like, but it doesn't mean that your artwork is good if they say it is. And so what are you to do if you have all of these people around you telling you either your art is good, you should go sell it, your art is bad, you should go get a real job? How do you sift through all of this and figure out if your artwork really is good enough to sell? First thing I would suggest is to get feedback from your peers, so from other artists. And you can do this in a lot of ways for absolutely free. It's very easy. There are art critique groups on Facebook, and there are a lot of groups that are in person that do art critiques as well. You might be able to find these different meetups by searching online. You just have to search around in your city and in your area to see if there's anything like that, like student groups that do art critiques at the university, or atelier groups that do art critiques. As well, if you take workshop classes or anything like that, you might be able to get critiques during those courses. But when it comes to getting paid critiques, you can find professional artists who will do critiques of your work. These are experts in the field, but you usually do have to pay them. So that is something to consider. Now this begs the question, what if you don't have someone else who can critique your work, or maybe you're just not even ready to show anyone else your work? What I love to do is self-critique my work after every single painting. So what I do is look at the painting after it's done and I pick out a couple of things that I can improve on the next one. And then I try to carry forward the things that are working in that painting to the next one. And if you do this, you're going to improve a little bit on each painting and you'll grow as an artist over time. Another thing that you can do without having anyone else participate in a critique of your work is to compare your work side by side with another artist's work who is an expert in the field or who is popular at selling their work in the niche that you are trying to create artwork in. If you look at your work side by side and really analyze the differences between what you created and what they created, you're going to learn a whole lot. And if you want to learn more about exactly how to do this, check out this video. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope the video helped. See you next time.